Wonders of Canada. Banff National Park, Alberta. Nestled in the heart of the Canadian Rockies, Banff National Park is the crown jewel of Alberta and one of the most breathtaking wilderness areas in the world. This UNESCO World Heritage Site dazzles visitors with towering snow-capped peaks, turquoise glacial lakes, and lush alpine meadows. Lake Louise, with its surreal jade waters framed by Victoria Glacier, looks almost too perfect to be real. Meanwhile, Moraine Lake's crystal clarity mirrors 10 lofty peaks, creating a picture postcard reflection that has enchanted travelers for generations. Visitors can drive along the Icefields Parkway, often called one of the world's most scenic highways, where every bend reveals dramatic cliffs, sweeping valleys, and thundering waterfalls. Wildlife roams freely in Banff, from elk grazing near forest edges to grizzly bears wandering the mountain slopes. In winter, the park transforms into a snow-covered wonderland perfect for skiing, snowshoeing, and frozen lake walks. And in summer, it becomes a hiker's paradise, offering over 1,600 kilometers of trails. Banff town itself, with its charming alpine architecture and cozy cafes, serves as a gateway to all this beauty. Here, visitors soak in the Banff Upper Hot Springs with sweeping mountain views, or ride the Banff Gondola up Sulphur Mountain to see the Rockies stretch endlessly into the horizon. Banff is not just a place. It's a living canvas painted by nature's finest hand. Niagara Falls, Ontario. Thundering with raw power and misty grandeur, Niagara Falls is one of Canada's most iconic natural landmarks and a symbol of awe-inspiring force. Located on the border of Ontario and New York State, This trio of waterfalls, Horseshoe Falls, American Falls, and Bridal Veil Falls, collectively form the highest flow rate of any waterfall in North America. The sight of millions of gallons of water cascading over 160 feet every minute is both mesmerizing and humbling. The Horseshoe Falls, the largest and most dramatic, sit entirely on the Canadian side and offers panoramic views from a range of vantage points. At night, the falls are illuminated in a kaleidoscope of colors, with seasonal fireworks that add even more magic. The Journey Behind the Falls tour lets visitors stand directly behind a curtain of water, feeling the rumble of nature's heartbeat through the stone walls. A ride on the Hornblower boat brings you right into the swirling mist, where ponchos barely hold back the thrill of the roaring falls. Beyond the Cascades, the Niagara region boasts vineyards, butterfly conservatories, and scenic gardens. Niagara-on-the-Lake, a quaint nearby town, offers a touch of elegance with its heritage buildings and fine wine tastings. Whether you're drawn by the natural drama or the romantic ambience, Niagara Falls is a must-see spectacle. Growmore National Park, Newfoundland and Labrador. Rugged, ancient, and otherworldly, Growmore National Park in Newfoundland and Labrador is a geological wonder millions of years in the making, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. This park showcases the raw power of plate tectonics and the forces that shape Earth itself. Towering fjords slice through mountain walls, glacial valleys roll into mossy lowlands, and waterfalls plunge into serene lakes. One of the park's most fascinating features is the Tablelands, a rust-colored mountain plateau where Earth's mantle is exposed, a rare phenomenon visible in only a few places on the planet. Hiking across this barren, alien-like terrain feels like stepping onto another world. Meanwhile, Western Brook Pond offers an unforgettable boat tour through sheer fjord cliffs carved by retreating glaciers. Wildlife such as moose, caribou, and Arctic hare roam freely across the boreal forest, and the call of loons echoes across still waters. The small fishing villages that border the park add cultural charm, where weathered boats and colorful houses reflect in shelter harbors. The sunsets here are spectacular, casting golden hues over sea cliffs and mountaintops alike. Growmorn isn't just a park. It's a deep breath of untamed nature, a place where Earth's inner story is written in rock and water. Jasper National Park, Alberta. Vast, untamed, and brimming with alpine majesty, Jasper National Park is Canada's largest Rocky Mountain park and one of its most pristine wilderness frontiers. Located in Alberta, this UNESCO World Heritage Site stretches over 11,000 square kilometers and is a sanctuary of serene lakes, glacier-fed rivers, lush valleys, and jagged mountain peaks. The park's signature attraction, Maligne Lake, is a shimmering expanse of turquoise water where visitors can glide past the enchanting Spirit Island, one of the most photographed spots in Canada. Equally mesmerizing is the Maligne Canyon, where thundering waters cut deep into ancient limestone, creating a labyrinth of waterfalls and sheer rock walls. Drive along the Icefields Parkway and you'll witness the immense Athabasca Glacier, where guided glacier walks let you step onto 10,000-year-old ice. Jasper is also one of the largest dark sky preserve in the world, making it a premier stargazing destination. At night, The sky explodes into a spectacle of stars, and if you're lucky, you might catch the green swirls of the northern lights dancing overhead. Wildlife encounters here are common. Watch for elk wandering the roadsides, black bears foraging near trails, and bald eagles soaring high above. Jasper's raw, untouched beauty makes it a paradise for explorers, photographers, and dreamers alike. Quebec City. Step into the storybook charm of Quebec City, a living relic of French colonial history, perched along the majestic St. Lawrence River. As the only fortified city north of Mexico, Old Quebec is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, steeped in European elegance. Cobblestone streets wind past 17th century stone buildings, vibrant cafes, and horse-drawn carriages, while the scent of fresh croissants waft from boulangeries. Towering above it all is the Chateau Frontenac, an iconic castle-like hotel that defines the city skyline. Explore the historic Plains of Abraham, where pivotal battles shape the future of Canada, or take a stroll through Petit Champlain, the oldest commercial district in North America, where quaint shops and art galleries line narrow alleys. Winter transforms the city into a wonderland, with a famous Carnival de Quebec featuring ice sculptures, parades, and snow-covered charm. From French-inspired cuisine to street musicians playing accordion tunes, every detail immerses visitors in culture and old-world beauty. Ride the funiculaire for sweeping views of the river, or walk along Dufferin Terrace for a peaceful sunset. Quebec City is not just a destination. It's a timeless journey into the heart of Canada's francophone soul. Bay of Fundy, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia. Between the coastal provinces of New Brunswick and Nova Scotia lies one of nature's greatest marvels, the Bay of Fundy. Renowned for having the highest tides in the world, this natural phenomenon sees over 100 billion tons of seawater flow in and out every day, creating a tidal range of up to 16 meters. It's a spectacle that transforms landscapes in hours. Ocean floors turn into walkable terrain, and then vanish again beneath crashing waves. The Hopewell Rocks are the bay's most iconic feature, towering sea stacks sculpted into whimsical shapes by centuries of erosion. Visitors can walk on the ocean floor during low tide, then kayak around the same rock formations at high tide, experiencing the dual nature of this coastal wonder. Whale watchers flock to Fundy's rich waters, home to humpbacks, fin whales, and the endangered North Atlantic right whale. The dramatic Fundy Trail Parkway offers breathtaking cliffs, waterfalls, and ocean vistas that stretch to the horizon. And in the nearby towns like St. Andrews, and Alma, maritime culture thrives in colorful fishing harbors and seafood shacks, serving the freshest lobster imaginable. The Bay of Fundy isn't just a tidal phenomenon. It's a living, breathing rhythm of Earth's energy and one of Canada's most surreal natural attractions. Whistler, British Columbia. Surrounded by majestic mountains and evergreen forests, Whistler is more than just Canada's premier ski resort. It's a year-round adventure haven nestled in the heart of British Columbia. Located just 2 hours north of Vancouver, along the scenic Sea-to-Sky Highway, Whistler boasts some of the finest alpine terrain in North America. In winter, its twin peaks, Whistler and Blackham, offer over 8,000 acres of skiable terrain with powdery slopes that attract thrill seekers from around the globe. But Whistler shines in every season. In summer, its mountain trails open up for hiking, mountain biking, and alpine sightseeing, with the Peak 2 Peak Gondola offering record-breaking panoramic rides between summits. Whistler Village is a lively pedestrian-only hub where cafes, art galleries, and boutiques blend seamlessly with alpine architecture. Just beyond the town, you'll find hidden gems like Brandywine Falls and Lost Lake, perfect for nature lovers. Indigenous heritage is celebrated at the Squamish-Lil'wat Cultural Center, adding depth to the area's story. Whether you're snowboarding down a powdery chute, zip-lining through lush canopies, or simply relaxing in a spa surrounded by mountain peaks, Whistler is where adrenaline meets serenity. A journey through Canada's soul. From coast to coast, Canada reveals itself not just as a country, but as a boundless canvas of awe-inspiring wonders. We've traveled through emerald fjords and alpine peaks, wandered ancient forests and cosmopolitan cities, stood beneath the dancing auroras, and gazed at oceans that rise and fall like the breath of the earth itself. Each destination we've explored, whether sculpted by ice, fire, or time, tells its own story. It's a story of nature's raw beauty, of indigenous cultures rooted in deep traditions, of diverse communities that celebrate both heritage and harmony. What makes Canada truly magnificent isn't just its landscapes, it's the spirit that flows through it. It's in the quiet resilience of the northern tundra, the passion of Quebecois festivals, the wild freedom of its national parks, and the hospitality of its people who welcome you like family. It's a country where every mountain whispers a secret, every lake reflects a dream, and every sunset reminds you of how small, and yet deeply connected, we are to this planet. As this journey comes to a close, we leave with more than just memories. We carry a renewed sense of wonder, a deeper appreciation for Earth's miracles, and a longing to return. Because in Canada, every horizon is an invitation, and every path leads to a new story waiting to be discovered. Thank you for traveling with us. If you enjoyed this journey, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Travel with a Plan for more breathtaking adventures from around the world. Until next time, keep exploring and never stop dreaming.